Thoughts are just thoughts. They have no power, and we don't need to identify with them. But is that how we see thoughts? Really? Namaste. I'm Lama Yeshe, and thank you for joining this session on letting your thoughts go. So a thought is just a thought. It has no power, and it isn't us. No need to identify with it. So what I mean here is a thought is just a thought. I'm talking about that a thought is just a process of your mind. Something stimulates different parts of your brain and a thought comes. If you allow that thought to go, it will just come and go. But because we start to fixate on those thoughts, because we start to build stories around those thoughts, then those thoughts become powerful. But on their own, singularly, they have no power. And just because you're thinking something, it doesn't mean that's who you are. You may be thinking negative thoughts, but it doesn't make you a negative person. It just means at this moment, you have a thought that is negative. If you let that thought go, it will go. And no longer would you be thinking negative things. So in this meditation practice, we're going to do a meditation where we're going to allow thoughts to go. They'll come into our mind, we'll let them go. So the meditation is a visualization meditation practice. So we're going to visualize that we're sitting on a mountain, next to a mountain stream, surrounded by leaves, and we're going to place every thought that comes into our head on the leaf. Put that leaf in the stream and just allow the thoughts to go. We're training our mind here to let thoughts go. We're showing ourselves that it is possible to allow those thoughts to go. Now, we have around 60,000 thoughts a day. That's a lot of thoughts. And if we chase after every one of those thoughts, at the end of the day, we're going to become exhausted. Now, out of those 60,000 thoughts, 70% of them are reoccurring thoughts. So it's not even that we're having 60,000 creative and productive thoughts. 70% are just thoughts that keep coming back. Why did this happen to me? Why did they say that to me? So by learning how to let go of thoughts, it's going to allow us to relax. It's going to allow us to be more focused. It's going to allow us to calm down. So if you're ready, we'll start the meditation practice. So sit with your back straight, but lower your shoulders. Put your hands wherever they're most comfortable for you. And then just lightly close your eyes. So to begin with, just to make ourselves calm and balanced and focused, we're going to be taking 3 calming breaths. So breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose. Hold the breath. And breathe the air out through your mouth. Breathe in and hold. And breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. And now breathe normally. Just focusing your awareness on the breath as it flows in and flows out. So don't change your breath here. Just allow it to flow nice and freely. And when your mind starts to wander off, just gently bring it back and start focusing on your breath again. And as you're watching your breath, just give yourself permission to relax. Now I want you to visualize yourself standing on a mountain next to a mountain stream with the water running down the stream. Now don't worry if you can't fully picture this. Just try your best. And while you're standing by this stream, I want you to have a good look around you. What can you see? And what can you hear? And take some deep breaths in through your nose and just see what smells are there. And now I want you to look up towards the sky and just feel the warmth of the sun on your face. And allow that warmth to go all the way through your body, making you feel calm and peaceful and relaxed. So now sit down on the floor next to this mountain stream and just notice that you're surrounded by these leaves. And pick up one of these leaves and just touch it. What does it feel like? Now, whatever thoughts come into your head, I want you to put them on a leaf and put that leaf in the stream and just watch the leaf and your thoughts just float down the stream out of sight. And do that with every thought. whether they're positive or negative, happy or sad. Whatever thought comes into your mind, place it on a leaf, put it in the stream, and just allow it to float out of sight. So keep doing that for the next couple of minutes. Remember, thoughts are just thoughts. They come to go. So just allow them to go by placing them on the leaf and letting them float down the stream. You are not your thoughts, so there's no need to identify with them. So just allow them to come and go by putting them on the leaf and floating them down the stream. Remember, thoughts have no power unless we give them the power. So don't give them any power. Just allow them to float off down the stream. So next time you start to overthink or you become overwhelmed by thoughts, just visualize you're putting them on a leaf, putting them in the stream, and allowing them to float off, uninterrupted and unimpeded. So now gently bring your awareness back to your breath again. And just become aware that you're breathing in and you're breathing out. So now just very slowly start to open your eyes and just sit there a moment, just bringing yourself back into the outside world. So I want you to reflect for a moment now. What situations, what behaviors, what type of people make you overthink, make you become overwhelmed by lots of thoughts? Just reflect on that for a moment. Because by knowing these situations and behaviors and people, it will give you a warning next time you're in that situation or you're with these people. So just reflect on that for a moment. So thank you so much for joining me in this session, and I look forward to seeing you again in another one of my sessions. Namaste.